What's up, y'all? Y'all know who it is. I go by the name of Captain Jack, BKA Mr. DoItJack himself, and I'm back in the mix. I'm back in action, and this is What's Your Hustle. Well, hustling is a way of life, and by hustle, I'm talking how you survive life every day. First things first, appreciate everybody. If you're new to this channel, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate to all of my previous supporters, those 10,000, that's all I need. If you are one of those, much love and respect to you. Thank you for everybody. If you watched any of my short films, from Takers to Eva to I Am a Man, watch those films, go back and leave a comment. Now let's get into it. I want to talk about dealing with fake friends and people who have negative energy. Also, when you need to know that you need to cut somebody off. I made a video of 5 ways to tell the real homies from the fake homies. So you can use that in reference to this video as well. All right, so I'm gonna dive a little bit deeper. Now, you're gonna get into situations where you're gonna see as you grow and as you know what I'm saying, get more wiser as you develop, that everybody that is your homie, just because you grew up with them, that don't mean that they really fuck with you on a real level. You get what I'm saying? You got a lot of surface relationships. Let me try to explain what a surface relationship is. For example, right? Some of y'all smoking gas, right? Some of y'all probably smoking gas watching this right now. A surface relationship is the homie that every time you see him, y'all gotta be smoking weed, right? If y'all not smoking or doing nothing, if y'all not smoking or drinking or partying or something, y'all don't really hang around with each other. And when you do, it seems like it's real dry. Let's say you got a homie that every time y'all see each other, you know what I'm saying, y'all are doing music or something. Like y'all only really kick it with each other when y'all doing music. Or if you're into that or doing some type of, you know what I'm saying, work. Which, listen, there's usually nothing wrong with a surface relationship. The problem is that a lot of people think that they get the real relationship confused with the surface relationship. For example, you got a friend, like I said, all they all do is just smoke weed with each other. Y'all think that y'all homies. But the minute the weed is gone, you see that, damn, he really ain't that cool. You get what I'm saying? So you get it confused and you start thinking that people are being a friend to you when really they just there for that particular purpose. It's important that you might need to identify the people who you just have a little surface relationship with and those people who you really actually have a deep relationship with. Now listen, you could have been in a relationship with a person, a friend, for 5 years, and the whole 5 years was nothing but that surface relationship. You get what I'm saying? So you might confuse with, damn, it's been 5 years, it's really my homie. That does not mean that's really your homie. So you need to evaluate the people that you're around, the people that's in your life, whether or not y'all are real friends or not. Because I'm gonna tell you, real friends, they're not gonna be talking behind your back. They just not. That shows character, right? You know how you get around certain people and then they talk about somebody else who's not there to defend themselves. You need to pay attention to that. Pay attention to that. People are gonna show you who they are. They might tell you one thing, but then they'll show you something else. Pay attention to what they show you. You got somebody who talks bad about other people when they're not there, automatically, that's negative energy. And if you got somebody like this in your circle, what you need to start doing is little by little distancing yourself from them. Not because you dislike them, but because they give off an energy that it doesn't really work with your, you know what I'm saying, with your frequency. It's not really working. You're not vibrating on that level. You get what I'm saying? So that energy just doesn't mix with yours. You get what I'm saying? They probably still your friend or whatever. But when you get people who have that poison, you know, I call it poison, like you carrying poison, you got to start separating yourself from them, spend less and less time with them. You know what I'm saying? So they'll start to notice as well. And they might say that you're switching up. But the thing is, you're trying to grow, man. You're trying to develop. You're trying to gain knowledge. You're trying to become more intelligent. You're trying to become more resourceful. And when you're dealing with people who are not on that same frequency, you gotta goddamn distance yourself. You feel me? You gotta create distance in between. Fake person is someone who is pretending to be one way, but they're not actually that way. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who would go behind your back and do something. Somebody who would do something slick. Always watch out for them people, bro. You only want to surround yourself with real homies, folks who can goddamn really help to propel you to your next level. If you look back 2 years and see that the person that you have a friendship with, they ain't grown at all. Like they ain't taught you nothing. It's supposed to be a give and take when you in a friendship, right? It's like not just that we hanging out and we're cool and shit. I could teach you something, you could teach me something. Also, when you're in a love type of relationship, it's a give and take, it's a trade-off, you feel me? If a real friend is going to want to do that trade-off with you, it's never going to be a one-sided relationship. Always pay attention to one-sided relationships. You feel like you're giving more than you're getting, that's what you got to do. You got to create that distance. And now, at what point do you decide, okay, I just need to cut this person off? You need to cut people off when you see that it is more harmful to be around them than it is beneficial to be around them. So every time you get around them, there's something negative that happens. They got some type of problem that they're coming at you with. It's always a very bad energy about them. That's when you need to cut them off, when it no longer benefits you. Now, again, we're not in this to be using people for benefits. It's not about this. We only have a limited amount of time here to really grow and develop. We need to know whether or not this is going to hurt us or help us in this relationship. Like I said, go back and watch that video, 5 ways you could tell your real homies from the fake, because real homies are always going to reciprocate. That's what I'm talking about that give and take. They're going to reciprocate, you feel me? They're going to look out for you, you're going to look out for them. Now, we can't just sit here and talk externally about other people, about them being fake. You need to make sure that you're not a fake ass either. You feel me? You might be doing some of the very things that I'm saying right now, and you need to evaluate. So if you're doing that, you need to stop it, bro. Stop and be real, be authentic, man. Focus on your grind, focus on your hustle. Get out here, get money, stay out of trouble, and just be the realest nigga that you can possibly be. Also, very important, surround yourself with people who support you. Pay attention to those who support you. You know what I'm saying? For example, I get support from a lot of y'all. If we met in person, we might be the best of homies. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just genuine support. It's not just no fake surface shit where they trying to get something out of it. Always look for the snakes in the grass. Look for those people who fake support you. They'll support you when it's convenient for them. All right, so that's something very important for you to pay attention to. If you want to reach me, the best way to do that is on Instagram at What's Your Hustle One. At What's Your Hustle One. You feel me? Go back, look at some of those old videos. You feel me? If it's not just the short films, but look at some of the old content, because I'm always probably dropping a nugget or two in there that you could probably take and relate to. All right, so I go by the name of DoItJack, and hey, haters, fuck you in advance. It's your boy. Get at me.